Hello everybody! Welcome back to Brain Bank. I'm your teacher Brian, and today we're going to read a book called The Butterfly Hospital. That's a strange name. 이상 이름 맞아요? 이상한 이름. Butterfly Hospital. That's like 나비 병원. There's a 병원 for nabis? There's a hospital for butterflies? Oh, 재밌어요. What does that mean? Let's read and find out. We start with here. This is the inside page, the Butterfly Hospital. Ah, 진짜 했어요. It really happened. It's a true story. A true story. It really happened. Okay, what can we see in the picture? We can see a young boy. What does he have on his arm? What does he have on his arm? He has two butterflies. Two butterflies. And we can see a butterfly here. What does this butterfly look like? It looks healthy. It looks like it's in good condition. Ah, this is a good butterfly. But look at this butterfly. Is there anything different? Yes. Look at the wing. There's some problem with the wing. 혹시 아파요, right? Maybe this butterfly has some problem. So in this story, we'll look at butterflies that are healthy, no problem, and some butterflies, they have a problem with their wing. Are you curious? I am. Let's read to find out more. This is the beginning of the story. Remember, it's a true story. Grandma, right, 할머니, Grandma has a caterpillar tree in her garden. A caterpillar tree? That means there are many caterpillars. There are many caterpillars on the tree, right? Ebole. Ebole is caterpillar. We saw lots of little caterpillars on the tree. Oh, ebole 많아요, right? Wow, ebole, oh, 진짜 많아요, right? We saw lots of little caterpillars on the tree. So this boy is looking at the tree and he can find many little caterpillars. He can find many little caterpillars. Here is a caterpillar here. Is this a caterpillar? No. This is a bee, right? This is a caterpillar. How many caterpillars? We counted the caterpillars. We counted, wow, many caterpillars. We watched them eat. We watched them grow long and fat. Okay? So here is a caterpillar egg. And what do we see? The egg is what? The egg is hatching. Do you remember from a long time ago, a different book? Hatching. The egg is hatching. The caterpillar comes out of the egg. The caterpillar is hungry, right? 배고파요, right? They will eat a lot. They eat the leaves, right? Very 맛있어요. And look at the little bite marks, right? They have little bite marks. They're eating the leaves, so they grow long and 둥둥한, right? They grow fats. So that's good. One day, the long, fat caterpillars did something new. They did something new. So 매일 they're eating. Yeah, eat, 많이 먹어요. But one day, they did something different. They did something new. What did they do? They hung in a J. In a J. It looks like J, right? If you write J. They hung in a J from the caterpillar tree. They made chrysalis changing rooms. Okay? Now, this word here, 힘들어 word, right? That's a 힘들어 word. How do you pronounce it? chrysalis. How do we say this word? This part is easy. It's Chris. Chris, like 친구 이름이세요. Do you have a friend whose name is Chris? It's spelled like this, Chris. That's Chris. It's like Christmas. Christmas, okay? Chrysalis. They made chrysalis changing rooms. Well, what is a chrysalis exactly, right? We can see here, these are chrysalis, okay? Chrysalis describes the change. When a caterpillar, what will the caterpillar change into? We have a baby caterpillar, we have adult butterfly. Sayi, between caterpillar and butterfly, you have this, the chrysalis. Chrysalis is the time of change. The time of change. It's the time when the insect, the blow의, changes into something different, into the adult form. We call that stage the chrysalis. And it can be different shapes, different colors, different ways for different insects. Okay, so the caterpillars are hanging in a J. They turn into the chrysalis. They're hanging on the tree. Then there was a storm, right? 비 많이 와요, right? Lots of wind. The wind blew hard. It shook the caterpillar tree. 8 chrysalises, right? Because more than one, we have to say plural, chrysalises. 8 chrysalises fell down. Boop, boop, boop. They fell down. The wind is too strong. We took them inside. Them, the 8 chrysalises. We took the 8 chrysalises inside. We hung them from a shelf. Like you have books on a wall. You have books, right? And you hang the chrysalises from the shelf on the bottom. We watched. We waited. Would the butterflies come out? Would they? Because they fell from the tree. Are they okay? Let's find out. Well, actually, here are the chrysalises, okay? This is a good picture of the chrysalises. This is the beginning. The caterpillar hangs in a J, right? And then it starts to change. And it starts to change more and more and more. And finally, it's in the full chrysalis stage. What will happen? A butterfly should come out of it. Will it happen? They waited, they watched. Will butterflies come out? That's the question. But we have to wait until part 2. This is the end of part 1, and we've seen the story building up. We have a big question to answer in part 2. Will the butterflies come? Well, join me in part 2, and let's find out together. I'll see you then. Bye-bye for now. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to part 2 of The Butterfly Hospital. Do you remember the story from part 1? The kids are waiting to see if butterflies will come out of the chrysalises. Remember, the chrysalis is between the caterpillar and the butterfly. In between, they make a chrysalis. So, will the butterflies come out? They're waiting. They're watching. What happens? Ta-da! Hooray! Yay! The butterflies did come out. Yeah, now there are butterflies. How many butterflies? There are 8 butterflies. There were 8 chrysalises. There are 8 butterflies. But we counted 4 butterflies with good wings, 좋은 wings, right? No problem. We took them, the 4 butterflies with good wings, we took them outside. We watched them fly away. The wings, look at the wings. There's no problem. These are good wings. The butterfly can fly away, no problem. Okay? We watched them fly away. But that's only 4. There are 8. What about the other 4? We counted 4 butterflies with crumpled wings. Look at the wings here. This wing is okay. This wing is okay. This wing is okay. But what about this wing? Is this wing okay? No, it's not okay. It says it's crumpled. Or this wing could also be torn. Right? Torn. Or, now let me write that again. Torn, R-N. Torn. Or damaged. Okay? Crumpled. What is crumple? Crumple is when you take a piece of paper like this and you crumple it up. It's not in good condition, right? It's all crumpled. This wing also looks torn, right? Now it's torn. There's a piece missing. So the wing is not good. The wing is not good. But they tried to fly, right? They tried to fly, but their crumpled wings didn't work. They cannot fly. 할 수 없어요. Oh, that's too bad. So we made a butterfly hospital. They made a 병원 to take care of the butterflies. Ah, good idea, right? Good idea. So we see here the boy looks like these are the butterflies with the torn or crumpled wings. He wants to take care of those butterflies. We gave the butterflies some fruit and flowers. Some fruit and flowers. What kind of fruit do you see on this page? Do you see any fruit? Sure, the fruit is here. What kind of fruit is it? It's kiwi. 맛있다, right? Kiwi's a little sour though. Right? Kiwi's good though. It tastes good and it's good for the butterflies. Also, what else did they give them? They gave them flowers. Good, right? Do you see any flowers on this page? Yeah, we see a flower here. Here's a flower. Here's a flower. And here is a flower. Many different kinds of flowers. We gave the butterflies some honey water. Do you see honey water on this page? No, there is no honey water on this page. But honey water is just a little moule and you put honey in it. It's good for the butterflies. It's good for them. Here we are taking care of the butterfly. Be careful. 조심해요. The butterfly is very weak. Don't go like this. Ooh, that's not good. Be careful with the butterfly. So, is that the end of the story with the butterfly 병원? No, there's more to go. There's more to this story, and we'll discover that in part 3. So, we are at the end of part 2. I hope to see you in part 3. See you later. Hello, kids. Welcome back. We're on part 3 of the Butterfly Hospital. And I'm your teacher, Brian. We're continuing with the story about the 4 sick butterflies. Nege, nabi, apayo. Is that right? Okay, there are 4 butterflies that are sick. Their wings are damaged, crumpled, or torn. Let's continue the story. What do you see in this picture? We see Grandma here, and we see the boy here, and what are they doing? It looks like they have a tray of food, and they're putting the food in the Butterfly Hospital. Let's read together. Now Grandma feeds the butterflies every day. She puts them in the sun when she goes to work, right? Inside the house, she puts them, the sun comes in the window, right? She puts them in the sun when she goes to work. She puts them outside, 밖에, right? When she is at home. So when she's home, she can put them outside because she can see them. Here, Grandma is putting the Butterfly Hospital outside. She's at home. She round up, to gather, like moda, to collect, to gather. She rounds up the butterflies when it is time for bed. Okay? 침대에 가요, right? 잘 자요, right? 잘 자요, 같이. So she rounds up the butterflies. Come here, come here, come here. Because the butterflies, right, are moving around. She has to round them up. Grandma has a little dog, right? 강아지 있어요. 작은 강아지. He, the little dog, he helps with the roundup too, right? So think about the little dog. Bong, 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 bong. Hey, come here, Nabi. Come on, let's get together. It's time to sleep. It's time for bed. So they round up the butterflies. It's time for bed. Here's the little doggy, 귀엽지, right? 귀엽지 doggy. And he helps to round up, to gather the butterflies. It's time for bed. The butterflies cannot fly well, but they have a good life with Grandma. And we have 4 friends to play with at Grandma's place. So that's great. What can we see in the picture? We can see Grandma. Can we see her dog? Yes, we see her dog right here. He's a white dog with a black patch on its eye, over its eye. A black patch of fur over its eye. There's the doggy. Good doggy. 잘해요, right? And here are the kids. They are the grandchildren. They are interested in butterflies. So they are telling the story. Here is one butterfly that is in the Butterfly Hospital. We can see the wing is crumpled or torn. So, do you see another butterfly? You see this boy here? He looks very concerned. He's worried. Do you see here? There is a butterfly on his arm. He's caring for the butterfly, and he is protecting the butterfly. That's very good. So they will take care of the 4 butterflies, even though they cannot fly. Their wings are damaged. They have a good life. They have food. They have fruit, flowers, and honey water to eat. And Grandma takes good care of the butterflies. When the grandchildren, the boy and girl, go to Grandma's house, they have 4 friends. Who are the 4 friends? The 4 friends are the 4 nabi, the 4 butterflies. They can play with them at grandma's place, at grandma's house, right? 할머니 위 집, right? Grandma's house, grandma's place. Okay, that's a good story. That was a true story. It really happened. Maybe these are the actual people that this happened to, right? So that's very interesting. When you are at your house, look around. Can you find any chrysalis in the spring? Little caterpillars? Maybe you can take one home. See if it changes into a butterfly. If it has good wings, you can let it go. Watch it fly away. If it has crumpled or torn wings, you can make a butterfly hospital yourself. that'd be 재밌어요. Okay, well that ends our book for today, ends our lesson. I hope you learned a lot. We'll see you next time. Take care.